What's gone wrong with Dortmund this week? The nightmare continues. Borussia Dortmund thought they had turned a corner with a 1-0 win over Gladbach 3 weeks ago, but they've only found more trouble ever since. A 2-0 defeat by Arsenal was followed by the same result away to Frankfurt on Sunday. Everything has an end, apart from a sausage, Jurgen Klopp had joked in midweek, but against the Frankfurters, it became clear that Dortmund's crazy slump is far from over. Alex Meyer and Haris Seferovic scored, whereas Dortmund missed a host of chances and looked unconvincing throughout. "I won't resign unless the club comes up with a better solution," Klopp said afterwards, and he got the backing from Michael Zorc, who said, "We will get out of the bottom with Jurgen. Question is when." Dortmund are 18th, they've got 8 defeats, and relegation zone are the 2 words on everybody's lips. You know FC Bayern are on easy street if a 1-0 win away to Hertha counts as a surprise. Only 1-0? Yeah, Arjen Robben scored a solitary goal to keep the Reds 7 points clear at the top of the Bundesliga table. Lovable Volkswagen-backed Wolfsburg stays second after a 1-0 win over Gladbach in the battle of the Europa League sides. Wolves centre-back Robin Knoche scored the goal as Gladbach lost their 3rd game in a row. Meanwhile, Schalke 04 bounced back from the Fremdschämen defeat against Chelsea, check Google Translate, with a 4-1 win over Mainz. Klaas-Jan Huntelaar scored a hat-trick and Robert Di Matteo said this was the best reaction possible. He's not even 40, he's only had 2 years in the Bundesliga, but Markus Weinzierl is emerging as a bit of a superstar in this year's competition. The young Augsburg manager registered yet another win with a 3-1 over Hamburg to take Augsburg all the way into 4th, their best ever position in the top flight. Weinzierl is relatively low-key on the sideline, but his team plays with real passion, energy, and their pressing game is devastating. He's already turned down a lucrative offer to go to Frankfurt not long ago, but you can bet your bottom euro that bigger clubs will come calling very soon. There are really important games throughout matchday 14 next week, including Dortmund's must-win game against Hoffenheim. But for the purists, Bayern against Bayer Leverkusen, first against third, promises to be a real spectacle. Leverkusen are beginning to hit their stride under coach Roger Schmidt, and they're one of the few teams who've caused Bayern problems in recent years, including an away win in 2012. Leverkusen midfielder Hakan Çalhanoğlu said his team were on the same level as Bayern before the start of the season, a claim that no doubt he'll be reminded of come next Saturday. That's it. You can get in touch if you want through the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, and you can also check out the other leagues, France, Italy and Spain, all available here as well.